In this video, we will see how we can utilize PyMol for protein 3D structure visualization. If you have already done the 3D structure prediction and you would like to visualize the proteins and do various other tasks or analysis on the protein structure, you can utilize various visualization tools. In the previous videos, we saw Chimera tool, but in this video, we will see PyMol, which is a highly cited and highly utilized visualization tool. It is also a visualization tool as well as an structure analysis tool that allows you to perform various tasks through three different segments. I will discuss that. And first of all, why do we really need to use PyMol and why not other visualization tools? What are the benefits of utilizing PyMol? PyMol basically is based upon Python language. That is why py actually means Python. So you can utilize Python language within this program as well. If you know Python, you can utilize those commands because most of them are similar. So there are multiple benefits of utilizing PyMol, such as it is a cross-platform. You can install it on your Windows, Linux, or as well as on your macOS. It is both command-based as well as GUI-based, which is graphical user interface that you can see over here. This is known as graphical user interface. So as I said earlier, it is command line and GUI based, which is also known as graphical user interface. You can do atom selections, such as there are atoms within your protein, obviously, and you can do single atom selection, you can do multiple atom selection, you can import various standard files such as PDB, CIF, or other MMDB files or protein structure files. You can create movies out of your protein. For example, if you might have seen some animations on YouTube or some other platform that proteins are evolving and there is a sort of animation around the protein complex or something like that, that can be done through PyMol as well, which is term known as movies or movie within PyMol, and you can create them. You can create cartoon ribbons, such as distinguish the ability to render or visualize the protein in a molecular representation. If you don't understand that, kindly watch Chimera video, and we have discussed that thoroughly on how and what we can apply the molecular representations. Go through the presentation as well so that you can understand the molecular representations. And we can also do scripting within PyMol that allows you to utilize reusable scripts. For example, if you have done your work on a single protein and you would like to do the same work on another protein, in that case you can utilize your previous work that you have saved, script that you have saved, and you can just run the entire script and it will be done within a second, and you won't really have to repeat any script. You won't really have to write any new code, any new commands. You can just utilize previous steps, and it allows you to render the protein in a very nice way. I will show you. If you have watched the Chimera video, you can see the protein was visualized in a very good manner. To be very honest, it looked really good, and you can do various other tasks with it as well. Let's open this is the first protein that we modeled through homology modeling and ab initio and threading modeling.